Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Susan, and this is Studio SG. Welcome to those of you who are viewing for the first time. Please, 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 if you don't mind, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and of course, hit that bell so that every time I go live like this, you get notified. And to those of you who have been with me for a second, thank you so much for staying with me. I appreciate you. So today I have what I would consider a relatively big project. I would like to do, this is my goal, I would like to do a full room scheme involving a table setting and backdrop as well as balloon garland. So that's the goal. I hope to actually accomplish that today, and I am looking forward to it because the color scheme for this particular design is one that I can really, really appreciate. It's got some fun colors in there. We're talking purples and oranges and some peaches and some golds and white. And so marrying all that together should be really, really exciting. Additionally, I am using a table cover, not a tablecloth. The table cover I actually got from Temu. So I'm excited about that too, because Temu has a lot of amazing products, guys. And if you guys have not really tapped into the vibe on Temu, then I really encourage you to at least give it a try, give it a chance, okay? But I did get this from Temu, and I'm excited about using it. I hope to be able to finish everything that I stated that I would like to do. That is definitely the goal, and I appreciate you again for taking the time to watch. I won't be doing a whole lot of blowing up of balloons on this particular taping. Why? Because I am upcycling balloons from previous designs. So I still have a few hanging around from the last project that I did, and I think maybe even the project before that, and they're still going good and looking pretty, and they're holding their color and they have their luster. So I'm gonna use them, and I hope that you guys learn a lot from this video. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I encourage you to just stay tuned and watch me work, guys. I'm gonna start out with my pipe and drape stand. So I have quite a few of these because at first, when I first started using these, I had a collection of tripods, and I used those for everything. And then I got into the whole actual, more expensive versions of the pipe and drape stands. And I thought, okay, let me see how many of these I can accrue. Well, that's not true. What I was really hoping for was to find one that I liked and felt comfortable with. And I ended up with quite a collection. So this one that I have is a relatively simple one. I mean, for the most part, pipe and drapes are, but there are some that are exceedingly expensive and have a lot more going on. And this was the first one I invested in. I tell you, it has not let me down. I love it. I've done weddings, all kinds of occasions and setups in my house. I absolutely love it. But this is how you assemble it. I'm going to show you just so you can see me do that really quickly. It's just like all the other pipe and drapes. It has a foot, a plate, very, very heavy, very, very weighted. And you just take the screw out. Looks like that. It's a big bolt. And you thread it through the bottom of the plate and just tighten it up, okay? And we're only doing a 10 by 10 stand today, meaning I'm just using one portion. The one that I have, this one that I'm showing you, I believe I have 50 feet worth of pipe and drape from this particular model. So that's a pretty wide piece of equipment to use, which is good, but I'm only using 10 feet today, all right? So I just assembled my 2 feet, and I'm gonna set them just about 10 feet apart on the ground. Okay, and then the next part of the assembly is just to take the crossbar, which will go, across the top of everything. And then we have the 2 side poles, which are identical to the crossbar. There's no difference at all. But you just need 3 if you're doing that 10 by 10 setup, okay? All right, so I'm just taking, let me see. Just taking this part and inserting it into the pole that's on the floor for the on the floor. I keep saying pole. You've got 2 elbows, and the elbows go on either side so that both sides have those elbows protruding out. And then lastly, like I said, you've got an identical third pole or third pipe that acts as the crossbar going across, and that will hold the curtains. All right. So for drapery, I am using pink, purple, and this beautiful, beautiful, sparkly, shimmery gold, okay? And like I said, I'll show you the table cover in just a little bit. right, so the backdrop is up, the pipe and drape, all the drapes, and now I'm getting ready to do the unveiling for this table cover that, I mean, I just think it's special. I don't know what you'll think, but here it is. Has some beautiful florals, right? And I hope you guys see how it translates to the drapes behind me with the oranges and the purples and the pinks and the golds and all of that stuff marrying itself together. So I'm really looking forward to putting this on. This is an 8-foot table cover, and of course my table is 8 feet tall. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on, and then we're gonna get the balloon garland started. And I'm actually thinking I might finish this today. All right, guys, just keep watching me work, and thank you so much for staying tuned. Okay, I believe I'm done blowing up all of my orange balloons, and I'm tying everything together with 260s. Now you may recognize this beautiful evergreen color from my last installation. I'm reusing it, upcycling it to fit this design scheme, okay? So I'm simply going to attach, I believe the order of colors will be evergreen, orange, gold, then, no, excuse me, evergreen, orange, purple, gold, peach. All right, we'll do it like that, I think. everyone, so I'm putting together some floral arrangements for the balloon garland. I am using hydrangeas because they are big in body and they basically fill out any bouquet or any floral arrangement that you're using. I'm also incorporating lavender colored flowers, as well as we have some gold flowers here as well. Do you see those? These are my favorite. Look at, oh my gosh, how gorgeous. Okay. I have some beautiful orange flowers, and forgive me for not knowing the names of these things. I promise you I'll get better with that. Okay. And then I also have some pink roses and these lovely light, I don't even know what to call them. They're pink, but they're sort of like a pink peach hybrid. So that, and then of course I may just incorporate some of the green leaves as well. There are some green leaves that come with the flowers, but others that I just bought like a whole pack of them off of Temu. And let me tell you, all of these flowers came from Temu. So Temu is definitely a resource. I would encourage you to use Temu as much as possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and just assemble these together and let you see what that looks like. I don't profess to be a floral artist or arranger or anything like that by any means, but I think I did a relatively decent job. Oh, and lastly, I will incorporate some green and gold eucalyptus, so you'll see those in there as well. guys, I am done. This has been such an exciting project for me. I have been waiting for the longest time to do a full mock-up in my house of just like an event, right? So we've got the garland going, we've got the tablescape, we've got curtains. I mean, just the whole 9 yards. I am so excited to share this with you because these colors are popping. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like, I love bright colors, and I don't know if y'all can tell. I love bright colors, and this design scheme pulls all of that in, plus the glimmer and the shimmer. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time talking. I just wanna show you what it looks like. So let me just lean in and let you see what this tablescape looks like, okay? And then I'll show you all the other elements that play a role in making this design what it is. But there goes the table cover and the pretty pinks all over to kind of soften up all of the super bright colors that are infused into this scheme. So let me just take you a little bit closer so y'all can see, and I hope you can see this. But here are the lovely pinks, okay? We've got pink linen napkins with gold flatware. We've got some glassware on the table as well, a table number. We've got a floral arrangement here. Hopefully you can see that. We also have these lovely, y'all, look at the lovely gold chargers. Now these are actually clear chargers that I've put plates on, all right? And these plates have the gold outline. Aren't you loving the little, what is it? The gold roses accent on the napkins for the napkin rings. That is super cute. And I hope y'all saw that. I'm not really sure where my camera was when I was showing that off. All right, so then I'm making my way up to these glass crystal chandeliers. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? And yes, every single thing that I'm showing you here, the flowers on the table, the chargers, the plates, well, except the napkins. The napkins, I believe, are from eFavorMart. But everything here, like literally 95% of the stuff that I've used for this tablescape setup is a Temu purchase. So guys, if y'all have not already done so, you have got to get your Temu game on because it is working for your girl. Okay, so take a look at this. Oh my gosh. And this is not me boasting on me. I promise you, this is me really just bragging on God because he's so amazing. Look at the floral bunches, the floral bouquets that I inserted into this garland, and look at the beast of a garland that this is. I mean, it's got body, it's got volume, it's wide, it's big, it's bold, it's obnoxious. I love it. Okay, but yeah, this is it right here. So listen, let me put this camera back here so I can say a couple of things to y'all. I absolutely adore what is happening here. I don't know how you feel about it, but I am asking you to share your thoughts and your opinions with me. Listen, I want to hear from you. If you like what you see, these popping colors, I am absolutely loving it, okay? But if you like this design, let me know. Let me know if you've done anything that looks remotely similar, even in terms of color scheme, or maybe some elements that you saw here that you have used in some other designs. I would love to know about it. And I would also really, really love it if you would subscribe to this channel, if you would hit that bell so that every time I go live like this, you are notified. If you would absolutely like this video and then go back to previous videos and like those videos too, I would absolutely love it if you do that for me, okay? And let me just tell you that I am by trade an event designer and an event planner. And so yes, I know everything that you've seen me do so far is a balloon setup, but trust me when I tell you, I am newer to the balloon world than I am to doing this. I've been planning events and designing events since I was 17 years old, and I don't know if y'all can tell, but your girl ain't 17 anymore, okay? But listen, I've been doing this for some years with a 0 on the end of it. So it's been a minute, but God has been good and he's been faithful. And I believe that this whole setup worked because I believe that the word of God says that, you know, all things work together for those who love God, who are the called according to his purpose. And I honestly know that I am called to this purpose. And I hope that y'all can see it, and I hope you love it. So go ahead and follow me on Facebook as well, because I'm there doing my thing too. So I really appreciate you guys being here. Have an amazing day, and I will see you next week for the next setup.